Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar Hub. Let's dive into the latest updates regarding the Iraqi dinar. The U.S. Department of the Treasury has not made any announcements about introducing a new currency, and all such claims have been thoroughly debunked. Speculation surrounding this topic has become exhausting, and the last thing needed is more myths about the dinar. To set the record straight, there are no secret redemption centers, no special 800 numbers, no exclusive notifications, and no contract rates. Banks will not be making house calls to exchange your currency, and there will not be any extraordinary rates like $75 per dinar or $2 per Vietnamese dong. Additionally, there are no thousands of redemption centers or any special bonds tied to this process. The entire event, if it happens, will unfold discreetly, without major public announcements or widespread media coverage. There will be no grand spectacle, no televised celebrations, and no massive public excitement. Instead, it will be managed in a controlled and professional manner, far from the exaggerated claims circulating within speculation circles. If you are following this investment, it is essential to stay realistic, as misinformation spreads quickly, and falling for exaggerated rumors only leads to frustration. The revaluation, if it occurs, will not resemble the dramatic scenarios some have imagined. Staying patient and grounded in facts is crucial to avoiding disappointment. Intel Guru Frank 26 continues to emphasize how Iraqi authorities are keeping the public well informed about banking and monetary reforms. Daily announcements by officials highlight the ongoing significant transformations in Iraq's financial system. Frank 26 describes this as a paradigm shift and extensive and impactful change shaping Iraq's financial landscape. While authorities may not explicitly declare that an exchange rate adjustment is imminent, clear indicators point to Iraq's banking evolution. Regular television broadcasts appear to be gradually preparing Iraqi citizens for a financial shift, easing them into the reality of a potentially new exchange rate. Meanwhile, Newshound Guru Samson reports that the Reform Committee has confirmed a 22% rise in tax revenues, with total revenue reaching 4 trillion dinars. This reflects the positive impact of Iraq's ongoing economic reforms. Additionally, Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram shares insights into increasing U.S. pressure on Iraq, with potential sanctions looming as the Trump administration urges Iraq to resume Kurdish oil exports through Turkey. Over the past 2 weeks, Washington has issued direct warnings, demanding Iraq dismantle armed factions and reduce ties with Iran. As a result, the number of sanctioned banks in Iraq has risen, with 28 of the country's 44 banks now facing restrictions. The U.S. has made it clear that Iraq must take firm action to disarm militias and distance itself from Iran or face further economic consequences. Newshound Guru Militiaman discusses reports indicating that former President Trump has delivered an ultimatum to Baghdad: either restart Kurdish oil exports or face severe sanctions similar to those imposed on Iran. This situation demonstrates the mounting pressure on Iraq to adhere to its economic and financial reform plans. Militiaman sees this urgency as a positive force, driving the country toward essential changes. Intel Guru Frank 26 also relays a report from an Iraqi citizen, Firefly, who mentioned that an economic expert recently appeared on television to discuss Iraq's exchange rate. The expert spent 20 minutes explaining the potential benefits and drawbacks of upcoming changes, reminding viewers that the dinar once held a value of $3.30. This televised discussion aligns with broader efforts to educate the public on Iraq's financial changes. Firefly also noted that new commercials promoting national bonds are being aired, which, according to financial expert Mr. Sami, are meant to encourage Iraqis to deposit their high-denomination notes. Many Iraqis have been hoarding cash at home, and this initiative is seen as a critical step in Iraq's monetary reforms. Frank 26 interprets this as a deliberate effort by the government to reduce the circulation of high-value notes, signaling that financial changes are imminent. The increasing frequency of discussions regarding exchange rate adjustments, coupled with the active promotion of national bonds, indicates that Iraq is approaching a major financial shift. The government appears to be guiding its citizens through this transition in a strategic and systematic manner. Newshound Intel Guru Emingo shares an update regarding the publication of issue No. 4814 of the Iraqi Gazette on February 17, 2025. This edition contains Law No. 4 of 2025, which serves as the first amendment to the federal general budget law for the fiscal years 2023-2025. However, despite its official passage and publication, the budget remains unopened due to unresolved technical disputes with the Kurdish region. Emingo reiterates that the revaluation rate will never be embedded in the budget and insists that its approval does not indicate an imminent RV. He stresses the importance of maintaining realistic expectations. Meanwhile, Intel guru MarkZ via Petter reports that new Iraqi dinar notes were not published in the Gazette as of Saturday. However, the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) has been displaying fluctuating exchange rates, with the rate briefly reaching 1,312 IQD per USD in the early hours, though it has not remained stable. While these fluctuations signal some movement, there is no concrete indication that exchanges will take place on Monday. Additionally, the CBI recorded U.S. dollar sales of $293,400,631 in Sunday's currency auction, processed at a base exchange rate of 1,310 IQD per dollar for documentary credits, international settlements, electronic card transactions, and foreign transfers. The cash exchange rate stood at 1,350 IQD per dollar. Most dollar sales were allocated for strengthening international balances via transfers and credits, totaling $275,446,631, a significant increase compared to the $17,900,000 in direct cash sales. The exchange rate of the U.S. dollar against the Iraqi dinar has seen a decline in both Baghdad and Erbil markets. According to a survey by Shaq News, the dollar's rate settled at 1,490 IQD per 100 USD following the closure of the Al-Kifa and Al-Harithia stock exchanges in Baghdad. This marks a drop from the earlier rate of 1,499 IQD per 100 USD recorded that morning. Within Baghdad's local currency exchange shops, the selling rate stood at 1,500 IQ per 100 USD, while the buying rate was 1,480 IQ per 100 USD. Meanwhile, in Erbil, the selling price ranged from 1,490 to 1,500 IQ per 100 USD, with a buying price of 1,495 IQ per 100 USD. These fluctuations reflect ongoing adjustments in the currency market, but no definitive moves toward a revaluation have been confirmed.